What do you wish young people would remember about the events of 1963?
First of all, I would wish that the people of this generation would realize that 1963 was not that far in the past. That some of the issues that promoted the people to rebel in the streets, Birmingham, and protest, they are still underlying issues today. But basically that we must realize that it's an ongoing struggle for human rights and for equal rights for all people.
Are young people remembering?
I think young people are remembering. I'm surprised sometimes that we do continue to have the discussions for today. And it's amazing, too, that around the world that the interest in the events of Birmingham in 1963 are still prevalent among young people. So I think that's a very good sign that things will continue to change, because you must remember and reflect in order to continue to make changes and to overcome obstacles.
Do young people understand the significance of the movement?
I believe that young people do when it's brought to their attention. I think that there are a lot of things that are occurring in the music and movies and violence in the community that could distract you from really understanding your purpose in life, your goals that you should establish for yourself. So I think that young people are remembering, but there's still a chance. There are people who want to put young people to sleep. There are people who would rather use you as a tool for their own purposes, and so you have to continue to be redirected.
How was the 4th Avenue District after 1963?
Okay, before 1963, 4th Avenue District was basically a black area where there were black businesses. But after that, all of downtown Birmingham was opened up for anyone. After we had achieved a lot of the goals of the civil rights movement for equal employment, equal opportunity to eat wherever you want to go, we would have test cases. My sister and I would go to the civil rights, to the NAACP office, and we'd be given money to go and just go to a movie, go to a restaurant, go to any place and make sure that they were following the law. And if they weren't, then we would report back to them, and suits would be brought against those establishments. So it was a time of change after that, because the laws had been changed, but the implementation was sometime not always what it should be. So we would go and make sure that everything was what it was supposed to be. But it was an exciting time and a dangerous time, but being young, we didn't fear anything. We just wanted to make sure that the changes were made.
How have the events made the city magical?
I think Birmingham still is magical because it's still it's a hub of civil rights activities. There's more historical places, people where you can discover what that movement was all about, and the belief that you can make change, that you can stand for what you believe is correct, and if you are correct, and the people will join with you, and that the people as a whole can make these changes. So we see this occurring in Birmingham and around the United States.